It was a quiet night. 4 people sat together in the living room, focused on their favorite TV show. The glow from the screen was the only light in the room. Everything felt normal, calm, safe, but they weren't alone. Behind them, a mannequin head sat silently in the corner. Then, it moved once. A subtle shift. Almost unnoticed, no one reacted. A few seconds later, it moved again. This time, slightly clearer. Still, no one noticed except one. A child sitting beside his father slowly turned his head. His eyes locked onto the mannequin. His expression changed instantly. Fear. He tugged his father's arm, trying to warn him, but couldn't find the words. The father, confused, grabbed his phone and quickly opened the CCTV feed. And when he saw it, the room no longer felt safe. Scene 1, a father drives into an automatic car wash, his baby sitting quietly beside him. The machines start moving, water splashing, brushes spinning. Everything seems normal until something appears, for a brief moment, through the camera inside the car. A figure is seen sitting right next to the baby. A man with a face completely destroyed. He doesn't move. He doesn't blink. He just sits there, staring dart. The father doesn't notice. Only the camera captures it. And then, he's gone. Young child lies on the floor, casually watching TV. Behind him, his grandmother rests quietly on the bed. The room feels peaceful, until suddenly, the child's leg jerks, pulled without warning. He is dragged across the floor. Nearly 2 meters. He screams, panicking, trying to resist. But there's no one there, no hands, no shadow. Terrified, he runs out of the room, leaving his grandmother behind in silence. In a quiet area of the Middle East, a small shop stays open late into the night. The shopkeeper sits alone until a woman walks in, dressed entirely in black. Her face, pale, unnaturally pale. She approaches slowly, then she asks for something. Something no normal person would ask for. The shopkeeper freezes. Her voice feels wrong. Her presence heavier than it should be. And one question lingers. Was she really human? Or something else, hiding in plain sight? A quiet afternoon, the kind of moment that usually feels completely ordinary, but this time, something isn't right. A security camera inside a house captures what seems like a normal scene. No people, no movement, just a dog wandering calmly around the room. Then, everything changes. The dog suddenly stops. Its eyes lock onto something. Something that isn't there. At least not to us. Its body stiffens. Slowly, it steps back, as if reacting to a presence, as if someone is standing right in front of it. And then, it happens. The collar around the dog's neck begins to move. Not just a slight shift, but a clear pull. The dog resists, its body tensing, trying to break free. As if an invisible force is dragging it. But there's no one there, no shadow, no reflection, no explanation, just an unseen presence. Pulling dots seconds later, everything stops. The room returns to silence. The dog stands still, visibly shaken, staring into emptiness, and the footage ends, leaving behind a chilling question. What did the dog see that we couldn't? Late at night, a woman walks alone down an empty road. Her clothes look worn, her hair messy, and in her hands she carries something like leaves, as if she just came from the forest. At first, everything seems normal, quiet and still, with no one else around. But suddenly she stops without any reason. The silence feels heavier, and her body begins to move strangely, twitching and shifting as if she's reacting to something invisible, or being controlled by something we can't see. A security guard is doing his usual patrol near a factory, surrounded by darkness and silence. In the distance, he notices a figure standing completely still. As he looks closer, he realizes the figure has no clothes and isn't moving at all. Feeling uneasy, he slowly approaches it. But just as he gets closer, the figure suddenly runs at an unnatural speed and disappears into the darkness. The CCTV only captures part of it from the waist down, but even that is enough to show it wasn't normal. Inside a clothing store, a man casually browses jackets, focused on choosing what to buy. Everything looks normal, with rows of clothes hanging neatly and no one else around him. But for a split second, something appears between the clothes. A small figure, like a doll or a child, peeks out as if watching him, then disappears just as quickly. The man never notices, but the camera captures it clearly. Asterisk, a CCTV records a quiet parking area at night, with motorcycles and a car parked neatly. Nothing moves, and the area seems completely empty and calm. Then suddenly, one motorcycle turns on by itself. The engine starts, the lights flicker, and without anyone touching it, the bike moves forward and crashes into the vehicles nearby. When the owner checks the footage later, there's no one there, just something that made it move.